What are the three names?
Martha Karua, Kalonzo Musyoka, Peter Kenneth.
Kalonzo Musyoka is out of Azimio, technically. Okay. So we cannot even discuss.
He's filing today. He's not yet out, but he's filing
yeah, if it walks like a duck, it quacks like a duck, it's a duck. Okay. So that one is already gone. We've never seen him on any Azimio campaign trail, except the one at Jacaranda where he said, Naroho Safi,
Raila
Tosha. But always, all the time, you can never believe what Kalonzo says. You have to wait. Everything he says has to be subjected to time. So even him going to court today, we will wait until he actually goes to court. Because you might see him not going to court. The other day he said he's not turning up to Serena for the interviews. The last minute we saw him going to Serena for the... So we can never understand him. But I think if Azimio chooses Kalonzo Musyoka as a deputy president to Raila Odinga, then that would be a real liability in terms of getting a reliable team member, a trustworthy team member, and a committed team member. You will lose that. The Kamba community may come alongside him, but when you look at when you now get into the governance and you're looking at a team player, somebody you can talk serious stuff with, discuss how the direction the country is going to take. Kalonzo Musyoka can even refuse to come for inauguration. He can switch off his phone and he doesn't turn up for inauguration. You never know. But again, when we look at the position of deputy president candidate for Azimio, I think there is an overwhelming support for a woman candidate. So that actually puts the women in this on the forefront. That is Sabina Chege, Governor Charity Ngilu, and Honorable Martha Karua. I think those are like the key front runners. And again, if we can also look at Peter Kenneth in terms of, if you select Peter Kenneth because you want somebody from Central Kenya, is he somebody that can actually match Rigathi Gachagua? You find in terms of mobilization and political capital, Rigathi Gachagua is way ahead. So you must tactically balance this card so that you give even the Gikuyu community, you give them a different issue to support you along, because it cannot be now the marshalling of the votes. Is there something else that can endear to the people of Gikuyu? Is there something else that can endear to the people of Kenya? And then I think for Azimio this morning, they have to identify, and I think maybe the whole night they were working on that, identify a new constituency that you will appeal to. Because for William Ruto, it's very clear. He's from the Kalenjin community, and then his deputy has been chosen from the Gikuyu community. So his constituency, his unique constituency is the Gikuyu vote. So Azimio must look for their unique constituency. And if their unique constituency can be the women of this country, so that the women of this country find an extra issue as they go into this election. That is a moment for women. It's the very first time in our history one of our own is coming second in command of the country, and then they mobilize them along that principle. And if they can manage to walk around the country and ignite this power and fire in the women of this country and tell them, this is your time, then they come up in massive numbers and vote for that, then Azimio will have scored a very huge premium on that particular ticket. So I think for me, in my opinion, my bet is really lying large and big on Martha Karua, but you cannot also you cannot ignore the possibility of Charity Ngilu coming in terms of embracing the Kamba community that will have will be left hanging after Kalonzo Musyoka goes to court today. And then also when Kalonzo Musyoka goes to court today, we'll ask ourselves, is the Kamba community going to go with him? Are all the elected leaders in the Kamba community going to go with him? Because what becomes the eventuality, because they had already filed their nomination, gotten their nomination under Azimio. So is he going to cancel all of them from the MCAs, MP, governor, and including even the deputy governor candidate for Nairobi, who is a member of the Wiper party? So are they going to forfeit all those gains? And then what is the technical issue that is going to bring in terms of the people in his party that have advanced their interest for elective positions? So it's actually a tight situation.